rekomendasyon at findings ng komite. Now, Mr. President, ako naman ang dinidiin ng mga kritiko, taliwas sa paulit-ulit na naratibo na ayaw ko daw imbitahan si Congressman Romualdez. Uulitin ko po, formal na inimbitahan ng komite ang dating speaker. The committee extended invitations to Representative Romualdez and other members of the House of Representatives whose names were mentioned during the hearings through the office of the current speaker. In keeping with established interchamber courtesy, these invitations were declined, with the exception of Representatives Toby Chanco and Leandro Leviste, who voluntarily appeared before the committee. It must be emphasized that no member of Congress has ever been subjected to a subpoena by either chamber. Such an act would risk undermining the balance and mutual respect that define bicameral relations. Suppose we follow such ludicrous suggestion made by one of our colleagues. Ang mangyayari po, si dating Speaker Romualdez ang magiging kauna-unahang kaso na sasalungat sa umiiral na interparliamentary courtesy. Ngayon, kung mayroon namang kapwa nating senador na iimbitahan o isusubpina sa pagdinig ng Kamara, halimbawa, may isyuhan ng imbitasyon o subpina ang ating kasama na si Senator Marcoleta ng House Committee on Justice if, hypothetically, mayroong investigasyon sa Kamara ukol sa kanyang di umano'y manumalyang Statement of Contributions and Expenditures or SOSE. Handa po ba ang liderato ng Senado at si Senator Marcoleta na baliwalain ang interparliamentary courtesy na umiiral mulat sa pool sa Kongreso? Maalala natin, noong 2024, inimbitahan ng Kamara si Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa sa pagdinig ng war on drugs. Gayunpaman, hindi siya dumalo. Sa payo na rin ng dating Senate President Chis Escudero bilang pagpapahalaga sa inter-chamber courtesy. That is why I always emphasize, Mr. President, that this is not merely a matter of practice. It is grounded in principle. In his separate opinion, in Francisco versus House of Representatives, GR number 160261, November 10, 2003, Justice Dante Tinga explained, and I quote, "While interchamber courtesy is not a principle which has attained the level of a statutory command, it enjoys a high degree of obeisance among the members of the legislature, ensuring, as it does, the smooth flow of the legislative process," unquote. In light of this, the continued observance of interchamber courtesy is not optional, Mr. President. It is essential to preserving the independence, integrity, and proper functioning of each chamber. May mga individual